right, all right. Jacob, I love when that mic sounds nice like that. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Pinktober. Happy Pinktober. Yes, I like the way you did that. Pinktober.
For the Pinktober.
Pinktober. If you all don't notice, I noticed, I think she noticed, and everybody else noticed, we have switched places. Trading places. It is DJ Glam's Pinktober Takeover. I am going to do my thing, and then I am getting out the way. Okay. I am going to hang out on the stage over there, and I am going to let my DJ be more than a DJ. Right. I am so excited for this moment. I'm not excited for the purpose. Let's get that straight. Not excited for the purpose. But you know how sometimes things can happen to make you either sink or swim? Yes, I feel like we swimming. You know, as Pisces, do you feel like you swimming?
All the time.
All the time. You are nice and bright and pink. Warriors wear pink. Of course. Here's my pink bow tie. I do got a little pink in my tennis shoes too. It is DJ Glam's Takeover. I'm going to do my household stuff. I'm going to get that out the way. And then I am going to release the rest of the month to DJ Glam, and I love it. So make sure you bring your friends and family in. This one you like, love, and share. It's not a person that walks the face of this earth that has not been affected by breast cancer at some point, somehow. Be it a male or female. Just learning today that Jeremy's dad is a breast cancer survivor. Right. So for my men, when you think it's a joke when we say check your titties, it is not a joke. Men can also have breast cancer. That's right. So it is not just for us. I need for you all to check your breasts. And for the next month, we're going to talk about just different things that come along with the awareness. We're going to talk about different things that come along with the disease. We're going to talk about just life in general. We may even hit on some things that people don't want to talk about, but that's who we are. That's right. So we are doing this for the month of October because we can, and nobody else is doing it. Move that drink over. Say hi to me. Say hi to them. Come on, DJ Glam. She need a haircut already. Already, baby. You see that? Hey, look, we in here tonight. I'm going to get my household duties. I purposely didn't bring anything with me because I have plans after the show. Oh, so really? I need my hands to be free when I get home, okay?
She got a nerve to have plans after the show.
So my household duties is not on this normal paper. But again, I want to say, Miss Kim, wait a minute now. I got to drink all this by the end?
What's the name of the drink?
Come on, Miss Kim. Come on up. Come here. Jacob, give her a mic. Give her a mic for me, baby. We got her in-house. Kim Cocktails then came to see Sonny's World Pie by DJ Glam. Right now. Pinktober Takeover.
Got on her pink lipstick.
Talk to me. What is this I'm drinking, Miss Kim?
That is called a funky lemonade.
A funky lemonade.
A margarita drink.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to feel funky after I drink this.
Make sure you stay on your strong side.
I'm going to stay on my strong side.
Funky
my strong side is my best side. Right. Kim, let me ask you something. I don't have Kim on camera because she probably wasn't really expecting this, but my girl will be back. Let me ask you something. What made you decide to do Kim's Cocktail? Was it a need for it?
I just wanted to do something different. Everybody
You ain't ready.
Jewelry, clothing, cupcakes.
So, I'm a bartender at Convention Center.
Okay.
So
how long you been a bartender?
For 6 years.
6 years. You know how to make a gimlet?
Never made it.
You never made a gimlet?
I can make it though.
You can make it, but you never made a gimlet. So you can't read me off what a gimlet is yet. Stick with me. We're going to make sure you know what a gimlet is. Because you know who drink gimlets? Old white men. Or older white ladies. So 9 times out of 10, if they drinking a gimlet, they tips look like it's a coin that fold and not jingle. So stick with me. But I like this. Are you out on a regular basis?
I'm out Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. Kim's Cocktail. We going to get back to it. I'm going to drink on it a little bit. Give Jacob the mic back, but I'm going to make sure he give it back to you. All right. So, look, my household duties is just on a piece of paper today. Jacob, you can drop the music for me. That might be Glam little thing. So household duties, I'm gonna get my stuff out the way so we can make sure that we get this takeover done properly. First things first. Sunday, I had the honor of going to Mind, Body, and Spirit. It was basically a forum of gay women. There were a few straight women there. Shout out to Uzi Entertainment, Miss Uzi. Uzi is a legend here in the streets as far as dancing. I think she was even in one of Red Essence videos, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Uzi is a legend. If you are in my community, you know who she is. You probably wanted to be beside her and all of that. She is that lady. Okay. The forum was held at Martini's from 5 to 8. When I say it was probably maybe 50, 60 women that just discuss issues. Everybody was able to talk about what their business was. People were able to say, you know, how they were feeling about whatever the topic was. You had Royal House of Style there. You had the beauty queen, Miss DMV, was in the house. Vanessa Vide Slay was there. Of course, I was there. I had Lonnie Grant there. There was a lot of stars that was in the building for Uzi's event on Sunday. She has another event coming up next Sunday at Martini's. I encourage you all to come. I encourage you all to come as a heterosexual. We good on the lesbians. We good on the dykes. Come on in as a heterosexual so maybe that you can understand our life and how we do. One thing that really touched me was Uzi had a friend there. And the friend, they had been friends for years. And the friend, you could tell they had these dreams of having kids and being married to men. Okay. And I think somewhere along the line, life got in the way and Uzi life changed. Okay. And her friend cried. Her friend cried, though, tears of joy that we loved her. Her friend cried because she knew her friend was okay where she was. And she probably missed out on some great things because of the misconception that she had about what it was supposed to be instead of living in what it was. She probably would have got a whole lot more had she just lived in what it was instead of what it could have been. So next Sunday, October the 13th, Martini Lounge from 5 to 8, Mind, Body, and Soul. It was an awesome experience. I definitely encourage you guys to come out. Totally cool. Went last night, because you was wondering.
Yes, I was wondering.
You was wondering. Last night, Sunday, I ended up at the VFW. Honey, this VFW.
Honey,
I didn't even know what the VFW was.
give us the tea on the VFW.
Let me tell you that. Let me take a sip for the VFW. If you was at the VFW nobody on my line was at the VFW last night.
Only you. Okay.
It was. Now I went there. Happy birthday! Shout out to Miss Frida. And I'm saying shout out to Miss Frida because when I walked up on Miss Frida made me feel like I was a whole celebrity. What Miss Frida say? Miss Frida said, keep doing what you doing.
We love her.
Yes, Miss Frida.
Yes.
And if you can catch the video of Miss Frida having a birthday dance on somebody's page, my girl was giving out work, and I love it. She enjoyed herself. Okay. And it was a packed crowd. I felt like I was waiting in the line at the Classics in maybe about 2001, 2002. You remember how you waited in the line? 5 people would go up and then 5 people would just wait.
Yeah, like we in Hollywood.
Exactly. Your friends get left because they didn't went in the door. You out there standing trying to figure out who you going to talk to. Wow. So it's a packed place. Soon as you get off of work, go to the VFW. Do not waste any time. The place is packed. Food is good. Drinks are cheap. You wait in a little line, but it's worth it.
Yeah,
I
think they get started around 2:30. Actually.
Yeah, you do they?
Yeah, when I'm on my way home, I go that way. I go past the VFW, and it may be around 3:45. It's packed. The parking lot is packed. I'm like,
no wonder
what are
them
they giving
people
away in there. Like,
I was wondering why the ambulance and shit was out there.
Yeah.
That's just too long getting drunk. Then the lady, look, the bartender made my drink, right? So I say, give me a Tito's and cranberry. So the young lady, she pours the Tito with the jigger. The jigger is your measurement tool. Okay, you always want to use the big side of the jigger when you making these cocktails. So she hit me one time. She said, "You want a single or double?" I said, "A single. I don't come in to get all trash like that. I'm a whole lady."
Oh,
Man, wait
really?
a minute. Yes, I had to tell her.
On last night?
Last night was a whole lady with my red jeans.
Was a whole lady.
I didn't want to
last
come in there
night.
and get all drunk up.
Did you have on pink panties, lady?
Don't you ever.
Did she have on pink panties?
Not never.
Since she was being
Not
a lady.
never. Ain't happening. Lucky I got on this pink bow tie
Well,
and my pigtail.
Yes.
But I will say this. For $10, you can get a double shot of Tito's and cranberry. The drinks is cheap. If you're not doing anything on Wednesday nights, matter of fact, Kim Cocktails, you know what you should probably do? Post up in the parking lot. Get you a few dollars before everybody get up in there.
I want to ask, do they have some good chicken? What's in there?
They
Is the
have
chicken
food.
good? Like, it got to be something else.
I mean, for
Gotta be something else.
the way the asses was looking up in there, it got to be some good food. I mean, these was kadonk asses. These was old country asses. These are them asses that just lean down. You just be like, what in the hole what is going on? How did it attach to your leg type asses? I mean, it was great grandmothers up in there. It was people grandma. I mean, baby, when I take
Sandra,
Tiffany. Honey, for the men's, tell the men's that go up in there. For Sonny, I'm good. Now I will go back for the cheap drinks, but I'm good. I'm good. Now, Glam, you going up in there and get you one of them. You know what one of them is?
Yeah.
Not us.
Yeah.
That's what that is. So look, Saturday night went to go see this movie Night School with Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. I went on a date. I feel bad because I fell asleep. Not that the company was no good. The movie sucked.
Country asses. Right, girl.
I woke up and wonder when did Fat Joe come into the movie?
Girl.
Yeah. Like live sleep.
You got to see the whole movie over.
No, I wouldn't. Kevin Hart is totally not funny to me. And Tiffany Haddish, I think I'm about over that as well. I think I'm over that. I mean, you know, some people going with Stain. Monique with Stain. Tiffany Haddish, I'm good. Kevin Hart, been good. He's just give me the money.
Right.
Just give me it was the what? It was the writer. Thank you so much. You know, the Peanut Gallery always got something to say. It was the writer. Can you write?
Yes, I can, dog.
You can. No, I'm not talking about your penmanship. I mean, can you write? I'm not messing with this lady today. Her birthday on Tuesday. Shout out to my mother. Her birthday on Tuesdays. Libras are in the house.
Libras in the house.
Couple little extra notes. Shout out to Sassy and Andre. Author Sassy Says, who used to come on the show and give you your wisdom. Her and her husband got remarried in Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken.
Wonderful.
Beautiful pictures.
Right.
Have you seen them?
Yeah, I've seen some of them.
Definitely make you think like they was in heaven.
It looked like they were in heaven.
Yeah, I
There
was about
one
to say-
photo with the dress.
Yes.
It's like, yes.
They was in
Yeah,
heaven.
they did that.
They did
Congratulations,
that. I
guys.
mean, you could tell they got them a couple coins.
They did that.
They did that, honey. They had to. How did they talk to God about opening the sky like that?
They probably did.
Because, I mean, if you see the pictures, you will almost think it was planted.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Yeah. It looked like a painted portrait. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, Sassy. Shout out to them. Shout out to Vernon Williams and Felicia Williams, I guess now.
right.
Vernon is one of our forefathers who have created the DMV Broadway. Right. The Gears, and he had a couple other plays, but I think a lot of people are definitely going to attach him to the Gears and probably attach him to the Odd Couple talk show as well. They got married on Saturday. What I like most about this wedding is that they waited till they got married to have sex. Do you think you could do that?
Definitely.
You could?
Hell yeah.
I wish you all the luck. I can't do it.
I could do it.
I'm sorry. I at least got to see what half of what's going on.
I mean, seeing is different from
No, I don't mean.
engaging.
I don't mean seeing like that. I mean seeing. That's everything going. You could do it though.
And, yes, absolutely.
How long do you think you can make it though?
As long as it takes.
Let me ask you something since we in Pinktober. Does having cancer mess with your sex drive?
That's a little bit of a personal question.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
So no, I'm not going to respond to that.
Okay.
She talking to me like I'm some kind of street booty on this show.
No, I would not. I just wanted to know because
I tell you once we get off air, girl.
Okay, but
lady.
we'll talk about that later because I really would. That's something that I want. People probably want to know though. But all right, we'll talk about it later. I appreciate you. I love you. I love you on purpose. All right, Sundays.
This girl.
DJ Glam Music Ministry is at Pastor Q's church up at the Harborside at 8 a.m.
Yes.
8 a.m. Get to Pastor Q. He is the voice.
He is the voice.
Do you feel different about since you've been going to his church?
Yes. And I was going to say something about you. I mean, just sitting here listening to you right now, I was going to say there's a difference. It's something new. The way you're speaking. Even my cousin, she said, preach, Sonny. Yeah, you went into a whole little preach real quick.
Did I?
And
I don't mean to.
Look at her. Just go. Yes. I see a difference and a change in you since we've been going. I definitely do. Yep.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Shout out to Pastor Q then.
Shout out to Pastor Q.
Hey, shout out to Pastor Q because,
you grooming us, sir.
You are. And, we say it all the time. Celebrities get to a certain level of fame and then grab a pastor. We already have ours.
We do.
We already have ours.
We have ours.
What I also wanted to say about Pastor Q is he is a handsome man. And there's a lot of women who want to come to the church to now get saved or get the word. And I encourage you to do that, even if it means that you just come in to look at him. Because once he speaks, you're going to forget the reason why you came. But I did want to make this quick little joke. All these straight heterosexual women walking around here looking for a man that loves God, who is enthralled with God. And look what this dyke done done. Found the whole man that loved God. Yes, I did. I like to thank him. Because yes, I did. Found the whole man that loved God, look good, all that. Who's auditioning to be the first lady? I'm all right, because I already got my position as the first whatever I am too. So if you want to get in when you finish, you might want to get in my inbox right now and tell me what's good. Other than that, y'all, we going to take a quick commercial break.
Yes, we
and
are.
I am going on vacation.
She is going on vacation out of here.
I am out of here.
She done tried to take over the takeover.
The takeover is happening. We was fashionably late, though.
Yes,
were we fashionably, though?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Pretty
Jacob,
and pink.
Pretty and pink.
Pretty and
Jacob, give us a little bit of that beautiful life, because it's one of those ones we's having. And I'm out of here. Come on in here, y'all.
What a beautiful life. All that I've got is all that I need. I got you and baby you got me. What more could I ask for? Beautiful life. Beautiful life. We got beautiful life. I got what a beautiful life. Beautiful life. Listen, I woke up this morning, y'all. The sun was shining oh so brightly. I thought about how good this life is. Back in the day, it wasn't always like this. I think about the things we done been through. I think about the place that I come from. It wasn't always easy, so every day I'm thanking God for the beautiful people everywhere I go. I just need to see your smiling faces at my show. And when you're feeling real love from the family, every day is a gift, y'all, that's all I need. What a beautiful life. All that I've got is all that I need. I got you and baby you got me. What more could I ask for? Beautiful life. happiness, you know it feels real good, y'all. For us to get it, then we gotta work hard, y'all. Every day, and don't pay attention to the things they say when they tell you that you can't make it, but you can if you try, y'all. When life is rough, I know sometimes you wanna cry, y'all. Just keep the faith and don't question. Ain't no need of stressing. Your life is still a blessing.
It's not about the cars, the money, or the clothes.
You can believe these things will only come and go, but when you're getting real love from everyone you meet, it's a blessing, y'all. It's magic, y'all.
What a beautiful life.
All that I've got is all that I need. I got you, and baby, you got me. What more could I ask for? Beautiful life.
Beautiful life. We got
Beautiful life.
I got
A beautiful life.
beautiful life.
And now we all been blessed to be here, so it ain't no need for stress. We don't worry about the things that we can't control. We just pray and hope for the best. You don't need a whole lot of money. You don't need no fancy car. You ain't gotta be famous or a movie star. Just be happy with who you are. You got some food on the table and a place to live, and that's a beautiful life. You got somebody you can love, family and some kids, and that's a beautiful life. You got money in your pocket just to pay your bills, and that's a beautiful life. Just to make it through the struggle, and you still be here. Now that's a beautiful life.
Yeah, that's right, Daddy. You damn right you lived a beautiful life. Who can say at 75 their career hit its height? You touched so many lives, you changed.
Hello, everyone. It's Glam. Taking over October. I'm calling it Pinktober for breast cancer awareness. The whole month of October, we'll be celebrating and just making ladies aware of, things involving their breast health. I have some special guests with me today. But I kind of wanted to just go on my story a little bit. I was basically diagnosed with a form of breast cancer. It was a stage. It was no stage. It's called DCIS, which stands for ductal carcinoma in situ, and that's no stage. So that was in April of this year. And then I had and this was all seen through a mammogram, a spot that they saw. And then I had to have it biopsied. So once I had it biopsied, we don't think it's anything. And then once, before they biopsied, we don't think it's anything. Once they tested it, it came back and said that it was the DCIS, no stage. So then they saw another spot. This is all in the left breast. And they tested that. We don't think, anything. We don't think it's anything. Once I did a MRI and a biopsy. And when that came back, that was actually invasive cancer. So that was like, okay. I was I was definitely puzzled with the first diagnosis and was like, oh my goodness. But then when the second one came, it was like, wait a minute. So I just want to stress the importance of mammograms. My cancer it was a stage 1, the invasive cancer. So I caught it at an early stage. But just throughout my life, I've had cystic, kind of fibrocystic and dense breasts. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint any type of, mass or lump or anything. So, that's something that you have to, pay close attention to if anyone else has, that type of dense breast. But I'm just stressing, the mammogram, you have to get it done. I mean, if you're over 40, you should be having one every year. And if you have some special breast issues, they may ask you to do it twice a year. They see if your breasts are dense, they may ask you to do like a sonogram, a breast sonogram, things like that. So just, keep your, just take care of yourself and keep your breast health in consideration. I mean, I'm living it, so.
Quick question.
Okay.
For our viewers who don't know, dense breast.
Okay.
What is that?
So dense breasts, just kind of, they have a lot going on. So it may be like all kinds of, mass or cysts or things like that. So it's kind of, even when you're doing a breast exam, it's kind of hard to say, well, this is different, because it could be multiple things going on in there. So I've had that. I mean, even my mother's breasts are dense, like the same. So, when you go for your mammogram, they may ask you to come back and do like a sonogram so they can get a closer look. If they see something, they might want to do a biopsy. I mean, just as a precaution. So, just do what you have to do. I mean, I would have never thought this would, be my story right now, but, I'm handling it, and I got to keep it moving, because at the end of the day, I got stuff to do, Any other?
You have Sandy here with you.
Yes.
And I know that Sandy is your good Judy.
Yes, ma'am.
And as a friend, and I'm going to get out of here because I just want to know some things for myself. As a friend, did your life change when she told you?
Absolutely. I was fortunate enough. Well, can I share how?
Yes, ma'am. You can do what you want to do. You her friend.
Thank you.
Somebody better let you know who you are.
Oh, yes.
I let them know. Come on through here and talk
well, what
to us.
happened was, Glam called me, and she called another one of our best friends on the three-way. So we always have conversations on the phone and everything. So she just came out and said, look, I have cancer, and my other girlfriend, Sean, just busted out crying. So I was still in a state of shock, like, wait a minute. My hands were trembling when she told us. But it was just like, look, I have cancer. So it wasn't, let me get you all together. This is what she did say that, though, because it was hard to get all three of us together because, we're all busy. And when she told us, my heart just dropped. Like, I've been through people. I've had friends that passed away from breast cancer. But just to have someone that I've known, like, primarily half of my life, that right there was just a stunner. And she told us not to say anything to anyone. And so that was the thing. So, I've been fortunate. I've been to doctor's appointment with Glam. The first time I went with her was the first time she went because we had to go get a second opinion. And while we were there, she was strong. And I don't know if she saw me, but I had turned my head and had some tissue with me. Like, I can't believe that my best friend is going through this. You never expect things to happen to people that you're so close to. And with that being said, it was just, I was texting my cousin Elaine, like, I don't know what to do. And she texted me back, you have to be strong. You have to be strong. So, when we spoke with the doctor, she was very reassuring and made me feel well, too. Immediately after that, Glam decided she wanted to get chemo. And so, we've had different folks that go with her, and I was happy. Thank you to my principal, Katrina Lamont, who allowed me to take Friday off to go and sit with her. And we went through chemo, and we were just sitting there, and it felt good for me, too, because the nurses there gave me a nice warm blanket, and I was bunched up next to her, and we were just together. So I would never want anyone to go through this alone. I'm glad that I'm there with her. So I can actually say, and she's always giving back too. We getting ready for our breast cancer walk. She made me find some more folks to go get their mammograms. She just, thank you to my doctor, my soror, my line sister, Dr. Tiffany Lucas on Wisconsin Avenue. Make sure that I go through community radiologist associates, and I go there, get my mammogram, and now they have 3D mammograms too.
Yes.
So you don't have to, push and squeeze the boobies and so forth. Oh, yeah, make sure. So, and plus I'm 40, how old am I now? 44, yeah.
44.
44 and fabulous, and I have to make sure, we get these boobies and tatas checked as well.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yeah.
I was just going to ask periodic question, but I'm going to go back on vacation. Go ahead, Glenn.
My phone died. How ghetto is that? But anyway. I'm sorry, did you have another question or?
I guess, when you told us, because I don't know if you remember, there was a us at the time that you
It was.
Hold on. I want to make sure that, there was an us.
Okay, yeah, it was.
So when you told an us, sometimes when you tell an us, it's easier because you can kind of put your feelings on both people, not one person have to hold it. at the end of the day, I ended up being the strong one to hold it. And that's the way I kind of see it. Has it changed my life? The same question I asked her. Yes. It changes my life in the point where in the morning, my first reaction is to make sure that you're okay. So even if I'm not feeling my best, if I can send a text to make her feel her best, then I feel like I'm okay. And then I smoke. And everybody knows it's a horrible habit. And it is not a habit that I'm proud of, but it is a habit that I have. And it's one of those habits that when you good, you got it. When you bad, you got it. But it's kind of hard for me to smoke now, knowing she has what she has. So, not saying that I don't smoke, but I smoke a little less. The cigarettes
good.
don't mean the same.
All right. I like that.
Yeah,
Pray,
they don't.
Good.
pray for me.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we
you know
working
what,
on you
Sandy?
too, boo.
You know what? It's an everyday conscious thing.
Yeah.
Because the same thing, even with my dad, it's a conscious thing. Like okay, even if it's no more, if you smoke a Newport and you don't go all the way to the line, hear me?
To the line.
You don't go to the line. You used to going to the line, right? Don't go to the line.
you
Put
talking
that
about,
thing out. Just in there. You know what? Because you know what I'm saying. We did Pinktober because we kind of sort of felt like you are a different type of breast cancer warrior. Do we use the word survivor now? Let me ask you that. Do I use the word survivor now? Yes.
Yes.
It's appropriate. As a survivor now living, you do realize that how you're living is different.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
How do you know your life is different? Because to me, the first thing I'm going to say, that thing is gorgeous. And she wake up and she all right. I don't think very few people know when you're having a bad day.
And she hides it very well.
She does a
and
very good
that's
job.
That's one thing I can honestly say. Just know all the years that I've known her, she has a way to hide it. Now, just like any other human, she's very emotional. But when she comes out, watch out now.
And I thank you.
But I mean, that's the realness of Glam. She just she keeps it real.
When she's having her tough days and she calls you, what is two things that you tell her?
Well,
It doesn't matter what the two things
okay,
are.
I was about to say, can I keep it clean or you
No,
know?
you can
can
do
say
whatever you
whatever.
want.
You know, I mean,
I don't hear
ain't
that.
something I tell you, D. What do I tell you? What do I tell you?
She always asks if I'm okay. Do I need anything? Do I need to come bring you something? What do you need? So, you know.
Oh yeah, she loves Olive Garden. That lobster.
Oh, yes.
What's that? I came out there in the rain to come and bring you.
It was.
The lobster something.
Ravioli.
Yo, lobster ravioli.
That thing
Ew.
was good to me.
I always
I'm
try to
telling you.
make sure I tell her she's a warrior.
That she is.
And that's and even when I'm going through my mess, for you to be going through what you're going through and still help me clean up my mess, that's warrior like to me.
No. And also too, she sent me a picture, and I was in the meeting, and when she said I shaved it off,
Yes.
I thought that was the most beautiful thing.
And in that moment,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think I might have shedded a tear.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because when she sent it, I didn't see the picture first. It said I had to cut it off, and I
Right.
said, "Cut what off?" I'm thinking, "What she that?" And when the picture came, I understand, Miss Sandy.
Absolutely,
I understand.
absolutely. And shout out to our other bestie, Darlene.
Yes.
Who
Did she cut her hair?
She cut her hair. You know, she wears her hair blonde. So
Blonde,
that was a
yes.
big thing. She walking around, she might got a little salt and pepper in her hair.
We're gonna have to have Darlene come up.
Yeah,
here.
Definitely.
So shout out to
Shout
Darlene.
out, Dar.
Thank you, Dar. We love you.
Let me ask you something else. Now that we starting this Pinktober, and we're gonna get into some issues, even down to when you're sitting in chemo and how you're feeling, why you're feeling. And I understand that you didn't want to answer my question about sex. I get it. I might get a guest that will.
I mean, I can answer it.
No, don't answer it now.
Okay,
I
well,
don't.
then I
I don't
won't.
want you to answer it now.
Inquiring
You know,
minds want to know.
No,
No, they
but I
don't.
do think
They
no.
don't.
What I do think is you can't say that because a lot of people don't know. Whereas we all may have been affected by breast cancer some way, somehow. You are the first person that's in my life on a daily basis that I have to deal with.
Right.
And yeah, I have an aunt and maybe a this or that, but I deal with you pretty much every day. That's a difference.
Yeah.
So there are things that I want to know because first off, the dyke in me, the Sunny in me wants to fix it. What can I do to fix it?
Girl, I keep telling you, find Glam a date, girl, lady.
Let me ask you something.
She said she was being a lady last night, so I'm
I was
running with that. I'm running with that
Did
lady
she have
thing,
on a
honey.
skirt?
No, I would not.
A
Never.
tutu?
You
No,
had a dress.
Never.
You remember that time you had that dress on?
When? Glam? Go ahead. Go back.
It was a black party, and it was a black dress.
That was a Muslim attire.
It was a dress.
It was a Muslim attire.
It was a whole
Don't y'all
dress,
feed
ma'am.
into that. Just because it's Glam takeover, don't let her take over your mind, Neil.
Listen, I will find the picture.
I
and
got the
will
picture
post
right here. It was a Muslim outfit, and I had on some of them Adidas leggings underneath with some Vans socks. So there was nothing showing. That's not no dress. When y'all wear dresses, y'all show stuff.
I have a guest that I want to bring on for a few minutes.
Sure, come on in here.
Miss Natasha,
Hey, Miss Natasha, come on up in here.
come on down.
Hashtag
come on.
my soror.
Come on in. It's
Hashtag.
Pinktober.
She's a Delta.
She's a.
Yes,
I
yes,
will
yes.
sing that song.
No, you
Oh,
don't
no,
say
no,
nothing.
no. They're going to call the police on you.
Oh no, they can't call no police on the sheriff. I'm the sheriff. Come on in here.
Hello.
Anti-glam disclaimer. Nothing anti-glam, but I'm not glam today because I'm coming straight from work.
That's how
Okay,
I want
but
you.
thank you.
Just
That's
like
what we
that.
want you to
Got
come
off
to
a
work.
conference call. Let me get my chair life together. I'm gonna
Come on
redeem
in here.
myself later on in Pinktober and be glammed up with you, boo.
And
Come
I think
on back.
I want
Come
you.
on
Yes.
back.
Yes. Good evening. Thank you so much for the invite.
Thank you so much for
So
coming
tell
with
us about you. Tell us what's up. What brings you here
So,
today?
I am a 10-year breast cancer survivor.
Praise the Lord.
I am currently in my 10th year, so
Yes.
I've been a little turnt since December.
I know that's right.
And I am always happy to tell the tale. I'm thankful that I'm here to tell it because in December of 2007, I wasn't sure how much longer I was going to be around to tell anything. So I'm grateful for any opportunity that I get to be able to share my story, especially amongst people who look like us, who we sometimes get left behind as far as healthcare is concerned. So the disparities are real. I want to try to bridge some of that. So that's why I'm here.
Okay. I love it. Yes.
When you say you're going to try to bridge it, what is it that you're trying to do to bridge the disparity between healthcare and breast cancer?
Well, statistically, black women, white women are diagnosed more often, but black women die more often from breast cancer diagnoses. And that is largely because we don't have access to the health care, access to the information about where to get this health care to be treated properly. We also lack good insurance in a lot of cases. And oftentimes, for everybody else is economic. It's not economic for us. It's about life.
Right.
But businesses make sure that they make a lot of money in this industry because that's what it's all about to them. So we lack a lot of things in our community that in other communities they have ready access to.
Okay. I agree with everything that you're saying. And I was also trying to find, I'm going to be doing this the rest of the month, every Thursday. But maybe you can help me. And if anybody's listening, I want to be able to provide information on a medical facility that are giving away or offering free mammograms to our community, free ones.
Yes, and so I know, for instance,
Yeah.
yes, we could possibly get a mammal van. I believe that MedStar has one.
Okay.
I'm not
For our
sure
viewers,
with
too,
the.
if you all are familiar, just hit one of us
Yes,
up, please. We would greatly
definitely.
appreciate that.
Yes.
And the Breast Care Center of Washington, I think, is based out of Ward 8. That is
Shout
their
out Ward
mission.
8.
Exactly, east of the river on one time. That is their mission, to provide just what you said. You
Okay.
know, access to health care that to people that otherwise would not have access to it. And so that is
Exactly.
one of their missions. So I know for a fact that one of my colleagues at Parks and Rec has a direct connection to them, so we can
Okay.
certainly reach out to them and see how
Wonderful.
they can assist us.
And
in
I would
this.
like to see that more than just in October or the spring. Like, it needs to be every month of the year.
You're right.
Every month of the year. Like, there's no excuse.
Absolutely, because diagnoses happen 365 days a
Isn't
year.
that the truth?
And,
One-
holidays, anything, it happens all the time.
It does.
One way that one of our viewers told us to keep abreast of it is use your birthday.
Yes.
Use your birthday to go get your mammograms.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, the young lady put my mammogram, my birthday, in her calendar today. So,
Reminder. Oh, don't
Whatever
worry. I got it
methods you
too.
need to use
I
to
got your
remind you
reminder.
to
yeah,
stay
but you
on
know,
top
but I
of
don't
it.
even touch my own titties. I don't think I want a
Well, you
machine or
should.
somebody else.
I mean, you should.
I
You
have
should
a
touch 'em.
diagram for you. You can take this home. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yes.
putting this in my love lap.
There you go. Crazy.
Somebody, if you don't want to touch them, let somebody else. Let's be real. This
Exactly.
is real talk. I mean, and I have a breast cancer walk team. We're called Touch Those Tatas.
I love
And
it.
that's my push. And I don't care if you don't want to touch them, find somebody else to touch them, because I guarantee you they will.
That's
and
right.
so make sure they touch them the right way to give you any information, anything that doesn't look like it did last week or feel like it did last
That's
week,
right.
then that's cause for alarm, and you need to stay on top of that.
And so I'm challenging, I don't know who's watching right now, but I'm challenging the following individuals: Elaine Rim,
That's right.
Katrina Lamont,
Challenge.
Dr. Monique Jeffrey.
All right.
Challenge.
Before the end of the month,
No, the end of the year.
End of
You
the
have
year,
till
okay.
December
December.
31st,
So if you're watching-
2018.
Whoever's on the lives, anybody live,
Anybody
that's on
live.
right now, you are challenged to get your mammogram done.
Get your mammogram
Get
done,
your mammogram done.
and we will be watching.
and we'll be asking
And rooting
you.
for you. If you need somebody
Yeah.
to go with you, let
I'll
us
go
know.
with
We'll
you.
go.
I'll go.
We used to getting them
The challenge
smushed.
on Miss Maria, the challenge on the beauty.
I'll go
the
with
challenge
you.
on the teacher, the challenge on. Y'all gotta get y'all mammograms done, baby.
Absolutely.
Y'all gotta check them teeth.
It's
Check
a
the
matter
what?
of life or death, baby.
It is a matter of life or death.
See, 'cause that's what she wants
It's
to
a matter of life or death. Those iPhones don't play though. Let's hope it's intact.
So y'all, and that's for your men and women, because we know
That's
men
right.
as well can get breast cancer. So men and women, if you need it, I got it. I'm gonna start adding this to all my love letters I send to the women. Cause I
And
wanna
single
die.
fellas out there that need some assistance with that.
Hey,
Single
hold on,
fellas.
hold on, what's
Yes.
that? Hold on, say it one
I'm
more time, 'cause I
single,
think
so
they-
single fellas, I'm
Hello?
more than happy
We
to
got
Thank you,
oblige.
Crystal.
Crystal said she can help
Keita,
do
you
that.
better get your mammogram.
That's right.
Vita, you better get your mammogram. I'm
Please
challenging
do.
all of y'all.
Please
Yes.
do.
All
We
right,
have to
before-
take care of ourselves.
Before we close out this September, I am just gonna
October.
say
October.
Pink
man.
Timber.
Pinktober.
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 This is Glam's month. She's gonna do what she does, how she do. It's Pinktober. Make sure you tune in, you call in, you stop by, you do what you do on purpose. The one thing that I will say, this is what a warrior looks like.
Hey.
I don't have any muscles. We're going to go ahead.
There it is. That's what a warrior looks like, honey. So, Glam, close your show out.
All right. I would like to thank my guests for coming in and assisting me this evening.
Thank you for having
And
us.
just
For the
feel free to
invite.
come back any Thursday.
for me?
Maybe at the end of the
Oh, I have my
last
workshop on
Thursday
Monday.
of this month, we'll have like a little
Pour it for me.
parade or something like that. But we'll celebrate real good.
Absolutely.
But thank you for coming, ladies. And have you all had your mammograms this year?
Absolutely.
Not yet.
Okay. Did you make an appointment?
I will. I've
Okay.
been scared first, but
Okay,
know,
no.
I don't,
You need me to go with you, so
You want to come with me, Sorbo?
I'll
I'll
go
greatly
with you.
Yeah,
appreciate
you know
it.
I'm gonna go with you, so
I-
that's all good.
No doubt about that.
So anyway,
make a day of it.
So, get your mammograms, make your appointments, and I'll see you next week.
Au revoir.
We'll have Ty Cobb and the makeup artist of DC, the cast. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. If you in the neighborhood, stop on by. We like to have visitors come through. And that's it. Pretty in Pink. We out.
Hey,
Thank you all.
hey.